Hello, folks, and welcome back to episode 18 of my Space Engineers Solo Survival Let's Play. I just uploaded up to episode 17 earlier, and I had to cut out 5 minutes from episode 16 because there was, I guess my recording software made a mistake or had an error, and there was a corrupted part there. I couldn't re-encode it. I could watch it, but I couldn't re-encode it. So I had to figure out Movie Maker and how to eliminate those 5 minutes. So how are you all doing today? Good, I hope. Let's see what we have to do. We're gonna have to move a bunch of stuff over to our new base. Let's take this thing. How's that? So we'll clear our board here and grab that first, and then grind this down and we'll move it up over there. We have a lot of configuring to do after we get some power up there. One of the things I failed to mention in my setup with the sorting system, whoops, no gravity up here yet, is that I could have set it up a little bit more streamlined with the arc furnaces and the conveyor sorters, but I'm happy with what it is now. It's not really a big setup, so I figured what I have is good enough. And the arc furnaces will, or the furnaces will probably take in stuff that is better meant for the arc furnaces, but in time they'll all refine the stuff they need to. It'll take time, but maybe in the future I'll streamline it a little bit more. So let's see, we're definitely going to need this. Let's see where we're at. We're at 75, 85. Let's refill first before we take this stuff out of here. And then we'll try to move the med bay and that stuff up there. We may move it again afterwards, but at least get it up there so we can move the generator over and still have a place to respawn if we have to. I'm pretty sure that this... Oh, let's change our thing over. I'm pretty sure that this is going to fill us up. So there's our generator. And there's our med bay. Alright, 2. Up and instantly full, of course. Alright, so we might be able to place it still. Probably could have left those doors off for now, huh? Alright, let's maybe stick this over here for now. Add our stuff in and put our O2 on top. Well, that's I guess that's where we'll stick it. The way we'll stick it like that. And oh, I must have put all that stuff in there. Alright. Oops. Horrible at flying. These controls aren't as easy to use as you'd think. Alright, let's watch our inventory, our volume. Oh, okay, good. Alright, we should be able to build our thing. Alright, my dogs are barking in the background. I don't know if you can hear. I tried to mute it, but I didn't want to leave you guys just sitting here. We'll try to play through it. Alright, so we're going to build up our med bay here. I think it's neat how you can see inside the devices when they're building. And built. Okay. Now we put our oxygen in our tanks in here, or ice in our tanks in here. Let's put all our tanks. We don't need those. And we'll go get our generator. If we can get through the doors. Okay, I really want to get rid of that. It's annoying me. Why does it always leave a ball like that? It's really weird, the way these voxel terrains kind of morph or change or whatever it is. Alright, we want our... Oh, you know what? We probably want to move all our stuff over to Booger before we do that. And let's see. And we want white inventories. Here are the medium cargo containers. And just move all this stuff over here. You can carry all this jazz. That's in the reactor. And this is going to take this right back out, isn't it? Yep, it's gonna. That's alright. We'll just wait, let it finish, and then snag it out afterwards. And then we have our silicone, and we have our cobalt. We have a good little mix of stuff here that we can use to build with later on. Alright, and is that our connector? And we can't move stuff out of our connector? And it's the only connector, right? What the heck? Is there another connector down there? Yeah, right there. That's really weird. And can I move that now up here? That'd be really strange. That I'd have to, yeah. That's weird that I have to... What the? Oh, because it can't move large items. There's a pain in the butt. Okay. We'll have to deal with it. And the oxygen generator is up there, right? Yeah. Alright. So, let's unlock him, turn on his engines, and wiggle a little bit, if I can. Probably could just turn off the connector. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah. Oops. Oh, is this the new thing where cargo affects your mass? I think this is the new thing where cargo affects your mass. Oh, this is miserable. We may have to change some stuff on our ship now. Anyways, let's just leave him right there. And we will come down here and see what else we can grab. Alright. So basically we want to take this and set up for building another generator. And then grind this one down. I love the 100% return on all the items when you grind things down, because then you can just do what I'm doing here and move them real easily. So after we put this generator in, what we'll do is we'll put the gravity generator in, and then that way we can walk through those doors, and how big my head is won't be a factor. So if you can't tell, I'm talking kind of softly. It's because it's late, well, early, and I don't want to wake up anybody. Alright, so now we have power. And energy and oxygen is working. So let's go get that gravity generator. It'll make things easier for us. Shoot. Alright. And we're going to want this connector too. Oh, we're going to have stuff in this connector though, aren't we? Yep. We're going to still have to move a lot of that stuff manually. Wow, that whole thing making that ship harder to fly is going to really be a pain. I'm not used to that. That is a real pain. I wonder how that's going to affect how people design ships in the future in regards to weight and so on. It might make that design I did uh, not very feasible. Alright, so we're going to want to configure that eventually. And what do I have on me? I have those grids. And this is a component bin, right? Yeah. Alright. And now we can just walk through these doors. It makes it a lot easier. And start moving the rest of this stuff over. We are almost totally moved out of our temporary base to our new shiny base. So yeah, in case you can't tell, they added, there was a patch this last Thursday, and they added some features, and this was the second time in a row they had a patch that added tutorials, but one of the things they added was mass, or weight increases your mass or something. Basically, ships' masses are affected by gravity. So I think the more they weigh, the more affected they're affected by gravity, which I think makes it so you don't have to use artificial mass for ships to be affected by gravity. If you just have a heavy ship, like the mass of the ship increases depending on how full the containers are. So it's kind of interesting, while at the same time it's a kind of game-breaking change. But not really, I guess it's not really so much game-breaking as it is game-changing. So we're just going to break down this stuff and move it over. We have all the refineries and assemblers that we want. We still have to configure our assemblers for cooperative mode. And one of the things I forgot to mention in the last episode, or actually in the episode where we put them in, is that those assemblers, when to make them work in cooperative mode, they have to be connecting to each other. They have to be like physically next to each other to a degree. So it's very important to remember that if you're trying to get your assemblers to work in cooperative mode. So I get rid of some of this stuff. Alright, what do we have in the assembler? I think we have some, nothing. Oh, okay. Alright, grind some of this down then. Something's going to fill us up. So I've been thinking about that little area below our base that we found, that giant chasm. I know I'm in single player and stuff like that, and I may have guests and other people online, and I'll be doing multiplayer collaborations with other people's on their channels and on my channel. But I just don't like the idea of something that open being there. I do like how large it is, though. That has huge potential for a base. Floors and stuff like that. Pretty cool, but I was thinking about just popping into creative. I think I keep forgetting to check the game settings because I thought I had disabled a bunch of stuff, and it seems like it's all still enabled. But I think I'm gonna pop into creative. Maybe use some voxel hands to voxel materials, just stone, to seal that up. Just so my base isn't so exposed, because I don't think, even if we do decide to use that area, I'm not sure that we want to go through that little spot that we found or made. But maybe, I don't know. It was a mistake that I made, and I guess in all fairness, so maybe maybe I should give it some more thought, because, I'm adaptable. I can change what I'm doing and my ideas of what I want to do based on what happens in the game, so I should be able to come up with some neat little trick or something. It's actually opens up a lot of potential for us, so we can expand our base into there. The only thing I'm thinking is a lot of people who started Let's Plays or started playing this game switched over to stations, building space stations, because I guess they had a lot of lag around the asteroid that they built off of. We'll see. this episode's coming to a wrap, so I'll see you in the next episode. And if you liked the video, leave me a like. And if you've got something to say or just want to say hi, go ahead and comment. And I'd really like a subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your family. Thanks.